What's going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You may be wondering why we're here and not in the middle of that cutscene that we were last time. Well, I had recorded that video, was nearly done, and then the game crashed and I lost the footage. So I went through, that's why we have some different gear. I went through all that we did before
We are ready when you
again
are,
so we can get it right.
Wait!
Let's get to where we were.
Phoebe, even but if I cut my butt, thanks. This so easy.
I remember exactly where we
I promise.
were.
Well,
There we go.
all right, come here.
Yes, bring it in. Oh, will I ever miss you, Cassandra?
Thanks, Marcos. I'll miss you too. And what does the future hold for you?
Wine, of course. Though you never know when the vines will wither. I'm always ready for another adventure.
I did figure out why it crashed too.
I have a task for you, dear Phoebe.
An adventure? Yes!
Already following in your footsteps, isn't she, my friend?
But like any game made, I think it was before 2020, on modern consoles by Ubisoft constantly crashes. I found, like at least the ones that I tend to play.
Prepare to cast off. It's time to leave.
Good. The tides wait for neither man nor woman.
Time to go.
So, what course do we set? Where in this big, beautiful world does the mighty Cassandra want to go?
Megaris.
Megaris? But we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
They call him the Wolf.
The wolf? Who wants Nikolaos of Sparta dead?
Nikolaos of Sparta.
The Oracle has spoken! To prevent Sparta's fall, the child must fall first.
You can't let this happen! Please, he'll do no harm. He'll help us. He will lead us.
Silence!
Stop! No! You can't! No! 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 Murderer! She has killed...
It's her over!
Pay for her dishonor, for the life she has snuffed. She is not Spartan, Nikolaos.
Don't listen! Nikolaos! Don't listen! No! No! Don't listen! Nikolaos! Why?
Pater!
Nikolaos! Stop! Nikolaos! No! Nikolaos! Nikolaos, look at me! Look at me, Nikolaos! Don't! Don't listen!
Your blood is tainted. Rid yourself of this poison.
Pater?
No!
Pater?
No, my baby! Cassandra! Cassandra!
Get me to Megaris. Now.
But I don't understand. Of all the places under Ilios, Why risk our necks to go there?
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
But yeah, like the finding out, like this is basically kind of where I wanted to end the last recording session. Like showing the failure of Nicholas as a father. Oh, and how kind of like how she got there. It was going to go a little farther than that, but
Nothing like a sea
that was going to be the last
breeze.
video.
Does the deck always feel like it's moving?
I've got the perfect opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh, what would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know their ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure. It'll be a good opportunity to see how your ship and crew perform.
All right there, let's get moving. Let's see how the sails have held up.
Go! Sails down!
But yeah,
Ready yours!
I will say, I prefer
Speed! Lower the sails!
the ship combat in this game over Black Flag. I despised it. In Black Flag. I actually like it in this. Like, I actually grew obsessed with upgrading the ship and fighting as much as I could in my original playthrough. And you see probably how much I didn't like it in Black Flag if you watch that playthrough. I wouldn't recommend it.
We're at maximum speed! Loose spear!
On the side and cleave that ship in two.
Yeah, we could initiate the boarding, but there's no reason on this one.
That cargo is ours now.
I think I'm getting there.
I lost a couple good men in the scrap with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I know where to start. The best archer I know. He'd be a valuable asset.
When can we meet him?
Well, you're going to have to persuade him.
What do you mean?
You get him aboard and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So you want me to knock him out?
No, no. Well, maybe just pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you. Those are civilians, Commander!
I didn't mean to run into them. They got close to us. It's Sacred Lands of Apollo. Where we need to go is focus in the south Sacred Lands of Apollo. That's here. I think it's like somewhere here. But yeah. Oh. I forgot what I was going to say. I will show off the ship menu once we get this person. But I had planned on like that last video, like well, it would be this video, ending right after we got to Megaris.
You'll need to be cautious. It will be crawling with pirates.
I should send Icaros up to get the lay of the land. He'll spot my target. That's my target.
There we go. Let's go and get our first lieutenant. Make him go unconscious.
I could use someone with your strength. Join my crew. He'll make a worthy addition to the crew.
Before we go back, though, we got a place to clear. Fortunately, the doggy has to be put down. I forgot. I just love how that just sends them flying.
Get back here, scum! Found her!
Then loot this. Get close to the ship, and then we'll look at the ship menu. Yeah. Yeah, we have the lieutenants, and of course, these are special ones, Evie, Bayek, and Aya. But, just like with the other DLC items and stuff that we have in the inventory, we're not going to use any of those. Then, of course, the special crew that we can change what they look like. We're only going to use ones we acquire in-game. Alright, we're actually about where it crashed at already.
I got him.
Good. He'll be a valuable asset to the crew.
Will he be enough?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to recruit more people as we go.
Something tells me we're going to need them.
We should set a course for Megaris. A long voyage can be relaxing, but we are not really the cruising type. If you
We'll let him finish that in a second. We need to go over here. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
want to spice things up a bit, you can always check my log over there. I make a note of anything I hear that could be of interest.
Let's get rid of that. But it actually, we were like right on the border of Megaris whenever it crashed in my original attempt at recording this. I have figured out how to manual save. I actually didn't know that was possible. So we shouldn't miss anything, and I shouldn't have to redo a bunch of stuff over and over and over again. But what basically makes it basically makes the crash happen is just something about how Ubisoft games. I think remember what I found said before 2020, like that were made crash. Just something on both modern Xbox and PlayStation systems. It happens, and it hasn't been fixed yet.
If it's not Spartans or Athenians, it's bandits and pirates. Gods protect us all from mankind.
Now let's see if I can actually do this again. We're gonna wait till we get a little closer, because
Block the entrance to the bay.
in the wasted video, I one-shot this ship. I went straight through. Cleaved right through it.
Let's move! Get ready to fight!
Nope, that's not happening this time. We're not going to board any of them.
I think they are going to ram us.
But yeah, it would be more sensible. Like, you can get a little extra if you board them. Like, you can get some weapons or whatnot.
Can't keep this up.
Let's go!
I'm not worried about it.
From what I've heard, Megaris is home to the fiercest fighting so far. The Spartans are preparing for a final push to rid the region of Athenians.
But yeah, because in the failed full recording of the game, I got the ship so powerful that I cleaved right through some ships from some people we haven't met yet. Let's just say they're the bad guys and leave it at that for now.
The wolf takes no prisoners!
See, the Athenian dog Pericles fears you. He cowers in his Parthenon, surrounded by playwrights and sophists. He dares not face you with honor on the battlefield. He knows you are too strong. He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next!
You destroyed the Athenian blockade.
They were in my way.
Sparta owes you thanks. Diki has blessed you, my friend. You arrived in time to watch my pater achieve a glorious victory.
You can't be his son. I heard his children died in Sparta many years ago.
He adopted me into his household after his previous family failed him. I would never bring dishonor to him.
Sometimes things happen in a way that you don't plan or expect. History has a way of remembering things strangely.
You talk as if you were there.
Maybe I was.
Nonsense. You're too young to have witnessed such things. But enough of the past, let's discuss the future. What is a mercenary doing sailing into a war they aren't being paid to fight in? Tell me why you're really here before I cut you down for wasting my time.
I've come to meet the Wolf of Sparta.
You cannot simply meet with Nikolaos. He has command of the entire Spartan army. If you truly came all this way to meet him, you might be disappointed.
Are you sure you're in charge here? You don't strike me as a typical Spartan. Perhaps it's best if I just talk with Nikolaos.
A sense of humor is not a trait I see being useful for a sellsword. If you're here to earn drachmi, though, I could make use of a capable mercenary. The fleet might be destroyed, but Megaris is firmly in Athenian control. We need to weaken their position if we are to take to the field and drive them back to Athens.
Your father, who is he exactly?
Nikolaos, the Wolf of Sparta. He was impressed with my skill when I was a boy and took me under his wing. He trained me himself and eventually adopted me into his house. He is my father and mentor. I live to make him proud. Surely you've heard of him.
Just rumors, really.
I doubt they do him justice. He is a great warrior, and a greater general. I would follow him to the gates of the underworld.
How goes the war effort?
The Athenian blockade was a desperate attempt to stop our advance through Megaris. Now, we can prepare to drive them from this region once and for all. Our forward scouts are identifying key targets in preparation for our assault. Under the Wolf's command, we shall be victorious.
Why do you need a mercenary to do that? You seem to have plenty of soldiers at your disposal.
It's not a question of manpower. The Megarians are our allies. We do not want to commit troops until we know victory is assured. My scouts are already locating key targets that we can hit.
I'm ready to serve. Together we will ensure that Sparta is victorious.
You're a different kind of Misthios, aren't you? You're just what we need to help deal with that meddling Athenian mercenary. If we can draw the leader out and eliminate him, we will crush the Athenians on the battlefield and drive their forces all the way back to Athens, destroying their supplies, stealing their war chest, and killing their elite troops should leave him vulnerable. Take this and present it to my scouts. If you find them in the field, be sure to check for new information. They might also have need of your skills.
Where is the Athenian leader?
He is in Megara, hiding behind stone walls and a full garrison of troops. But if you kill his troops, destroy his supplies, and steal his riches, then he'll be open to attack.
What supplies should I destroy?
Anything the Athenians need. Look for crates of supplies and weapons. The port of Nicaea in the valley of King Lelech would be a good place to start. It's where their supplies come into the region.
This chest you want me to steal. Why is it so important?
An army is made of men that need pain. Take away the drachmi, and they lose all the will to die for other men's ambitions. The Athenians keep their treasure well guarded in the fort at the foot of Mount Yerania.
I think I know what must be done.
Remember, every Athenian soldier you eliminate will also help us achieve victory.
And once I've brought the Athenians to their knees for Sparta, I'll get that meeting with Nikolaos. Or you'll be next.
Send those Athenian dogs to Hades, Misthios. Do this, and the wolf will personally see to it that you are rewarded.
Yeah, conquering nations. We got to help with this one. And we will have some other ones we're going to have to help. Got to basically deal with all this bounties and whatnot. And the more stuff we do and all that, we'll get more things. Not really worried about any of that. I will say, before we end this, nah, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say we're going to do all of this, but nah. Anyways, though, I'm going to end this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.